Hey, what's up, y'all? Good day on this December 31st, 2024. I hope all is well. So today I want to talk about far-fetched. What is far-fetched? As pertains to you. What do you deem is something that's far-fetched? Definition of far-fetched is something unlikely to be true or hard to believe. Far-fetched. Okay. TikTok, this video here is for informational purposes only. All right. So I just want to go over a couple things here. Be quick and let you get on about your day, and just get you to thinking, get those engines, those things you had, the moving and whatnot, far as things that are far-fetched, you know. But in actuality, they are very much real and very much did happen. And I'm going to try my best to talk in code because I don't want to get, a violation for saying certain words and this, that, and the third, right? So, okay. In a lot of these places of worship and even in people's homes, you've seen this picture of this person, this individual that's supposed to represent or supposed to have been the Messiah or the Savior, right? And in all the cases, the person was like this, right? And not a melanated person, but like this, right? And we know just based off the region where this person is from, that the person was not this, but this. Now, do you deem that as being far-fetched as for to deceive the world into thinking that this person, this savior of ours, is this and not this, right? But it sounds far-fetched, but that happened. And that picture may or may not be in churches today, but it used to be. I know in my mom's house, it hung in her house. And I remember it may have been 6, 7 years ago. I questioned it at her. I'm like, Mom, do you really believe that he was that color? And she was like, no, I don't think so. I said, well, why do you still have the picture hanging up? And her excuse or reasoning was, oh, because I've always had it in the family, whatever. So just because you've been doing something or practicing something for 100 years, or because your grandmother or great grandmother, that don't make it right. And your rationale for still doing it is because it's been done in your family for years, even though you said yourself you know the truth. Something ain't clean in the milk right there. Something not right with that. But yeah. Okay, think back to a lot of these movies that's came out, right? They're supposed to depict people in this right here, right? And we know the regions, right? But in all the movies that depicting these people right here, everybody was this and not this. Now, disclaimer. I know that everybody in here, not everybody, a lot of them, majority of them, but everybody that this is not necessarily Negroes. They're Gentiles, but they're not Negroes. So it's like all skin folks aren't kin folks type situation. But for certain, I know everybody in here is not this. But in the movies, everybody was depicted as this, right? You don't think that was far-fetched? But we seen it with our own eyes that has always been the case. Still is to today. You're like, what? Those are far-fetched things, but they're actually, it happened, right? So if those things those examples I just gave, and we all know it to be true, took place, why is it so far-fetched to believe that they could have went to further, further extensions as far as like name changing the year, deceive people into celebrating holidays versus feast days, and then make the holiday lead us to believe that you're actually celebrating this here, the birth or the death or what have you, when you're actually celebrating something else. All it takes is a simple click on your favorite search engine. Mine is preferably YouTube. I do go on Google occasionally, but YouTube, and just check the origin. That's it. Just check the origin. A lot of people know that the one holiday that we just, or I didn't, but people just celebrated was not about, reindeer, Santa Claus and all this gifts, whatever, whatever. So if it's not about that, and you've come to the realization or understanding that, okay, it's not about the Savior, then now you should take it a step further. Don't stop there. Well, what is it about then? Where does reindeer and Santa Claus, or where this come from if it's not about the Savior? Do your research and find out where it came from. And then find out what you're actually celebrating unbeknownst to you. Same thing with the Easter egg and the Easter candy and the bunny and all that. You know that has nothing to do with the resurrection, right? You know that. So do the research. Well, if it ain't got nothing to do with that, let me see what it do have something to do with. What are we actually celebrating here? A lot of people, including myself, have been tricked, bamboozled, hoodwinked, and deceived by Hasatan, by the enemy. And all I'm asking to do, I'm just the messenger. I'm not pulling this stuff out of my point of contact. This stuff is all documented. Just do the research. What's the saying, the old saying? If you want to keep something from a melanated person, you put it in the book. Now you add to that, you put it on social media, put it in your favorite search engine, because they just for some reason won't go look it up. It's almost to me like you subconsciously know that this is wrong, right? Follow me here. But you enjoy, or at least your flesh enjoy doing it, enjoy celebrating it, and you don't want to give it up. So even though you're watching this video, you hear me talking about it, but if you go look it up and you see the truth right there, that's confirmation. And so now it's like, okay, I'm left with a choice. Do I still go doing this knowing it's wrong? Or do I, make a decision to like do away with it? And I just really feel a lot of people, their subconscious, they fleshly desires, they, don't want to give it up. They thinking about how this going to affect my kids if I give up this particular holiday that we just, or you all, just celebrated. How you think it affect the Most High, Yahuah? Once again, this video just for informational purposes, to get those engines going in your head thinking, and just look it up. All right? Okay. Have a great rest of your day and be productive on purpose. All right.